This is Anthony from Arc Painting answering the question, is there ever a good time to buy cheap paint for your house? And the answer is yes, when painting the ceiling. Since the ceiling is out of reach for hand marks and stuff like that, you do not need to get a high quality paint. The other thing is, cheaper paints carry more clay. The more clay, the flatter the finish. So when you paint your ceiling, obviously you do not want anything with a shine. No eggshell, no satin finish, not even a very high-end interior paint. Even if it's flat. For example, Sherwin-Williams carries something called Super Paint, and it says flat, but it's not a true flat. In other words, it's not completely flat. It has a little bit of sheen to it. Now, when the light bounces off that sheen, you'll see every single imperfection in the ceiling, all right? Especially if you have a smooth ceiling. Now, if you get their cheapest paint, which is called Master-Hide, or they also have another one which is Property Solutions, this is an absolutely dead flat. The light does not bounce off it at all. Okay, so this is a true dead flat. When the light hits it, there's no reflection. Therefore, you won't see any of the imperfections in the ceiling. So, when painting your ceiling, try to use a cheap paint. Master-Hide, Property Solutions. The downside to the Master-Hide and the Property Solutions is the whites always come in some sort of a different shade of, whether it's a blue shade or a gray shade. They always have a little tint to one side or the other. You want to get one that has the truest white you possibly can get. Master-Hide's whiter than the Property Solution. Property Solution's a little on the gray side. Master-Hide, a little touch of blue. And then they have something called their ceiling paint, which is Eminence. Now that's more of the pure white color. A little more expensive, but if you want a crisp, pure white, you go with the Eminence. It's a flat, pure flat, and on the ceiling it's perfect. On the walls, not a good idea. But ceiling, excellent paint.